fantastic shape.
Execration is fantastic shape. Let's hope to not see their inconsistent tendencies as we have in little episodes in the regular season. But right now, let's jump right into it. This is the Land of Dawn, and this is the first game between Ownage and Execration.
All right, so now let us begin the match. Zapnu, let's introduce all the players. Zapnu's going to be on that Gushan. Dian is now on that Shao. It's going to be Pakbet on that Harith. Lard is going to be playing on that Akai, and E2 Max on that Martis.
On the side of Ownage, though, we have Bimo on that Tams, Kimmy by CKTD, Lembot by Leomord. Ito Max is in trouble. He needs to get out of there, trying to retreat underneath the turret. He is fine. Dian trying to get some space there.
Yeah.
CKTD dealing a lot of damage. Is it going to be enough? Zapno is running low. He is down to his last bracket of health, and they are going to be disengaging
Yeah,
here.
but now if you look at the top lane, it's going to be a contestant really quick right there, but Pakbet might just get caught off, not able to flicker out across the bush, and he's going to get punished right there. First blood right there for Ownage.
Exort gets the first blood. Let's finish the lineup. That's Lembot on the Leomord, Fuzaken on that Franco, spicy pick, and Exort rocking that Kadira.
It's a little bit of a prophecy on how the rest of the series is going to go. First minute in, first kill. It's one of those exciting things because the game itself is going to be non-stop brawl, back and forth, a slobber knocker if we ever talked about it. And just like that, E2 Max in a heck of a lot of trouble, has to fall back from the tower as they try to cut him out of his own lane.
Partner, you're right. You said that these two teams are going to be taking it straight to the chest, and they are taking down a turret at 1:30.
Yeah, 1:30. They like to get these early towers in. I mean, the top tower going down early, you're going to buy a lot of space here. And the fact that they have that Franco in, going to make things a lot more difficult to farm for the side of Execration. Because when you have a Franco in that's pulling on your creeps, on your jungle camps, it's going to be a lot harder because those camps will be reset. And when it's a race to level 4 up to the second minute, you need every minute, every second you can get.
Speaking about walking around your jungle, that Franco is not just going to be pulling on your camps and your minions.
Yes.
They could possibly snuff you out as well.
Yep.
Alone, if you're caught out just face checking, it could be good night.
Yeah,
so
but
here's
just like this
turtle.
easily taken right there by Ownage, but it looks like a brawl is breaking out as Dian goes down. He's going to be dropping down very low, still alive somehow, but the chase is now on as Fuzaken dropping low himself, though, going to be taken down by the Shadowblade Slaughter. That's the first kill from Zapnu. You don't want to get him started now. E2 Max on that Martis. He'll get chased down like the big bad horse right there. It's a Leomord to finish him off. That's E2 Max dropping right there, and that's a 2-kill advantage for Ownage right there in that fight.
Sitting at 2-1 comfortably with a 2,000 gold lead, Ownage is taking care of business here at about under 3 minutes. I'm sorry. So much things have already happened, and it feels like we've been watching this game for much longer.
I know, it's just beginning. Can you imagine? My friend Leo? It's just the start, but it already feels like we're going into overtime, ladies and gents. And what do you expect, of course, when it comes to the playoff of a final? No one is holding back. No one's pulling their punches anymore. This is basically all or nothing here for all of these teams. You get to the lower bracket, it's full of people who are ready to take you down and out.
Big engage down bottom. CKTD dropping a lot of pellets up on that turret. And Lard. Lard getting jumped on by Bimo. He is not going to be committing the Cottonous Inferno. He is instead going to be disengaging.
But he's already drawing the rotation. Look at this. Zapnu's already right around the corner right there with his buddy. He's trying to see if they can get a re-engage here, waiting for someone to come into their arms. Waiting on it, but not going to happen. They're going to take the tower instead. But here comes another fight breaking out. It should be right there. Flicker in. Nice knock-up right there to push them back. And that comes to be all the damage coming up to CDADD. No chance to respond with no damage of his own. And now that's going to be a double kill right there as Dian drops as well. Now they're going to try to turn onto Bakmet. Crispy almost hot on the tails onto Zapnu. Shadowblade Slaughter, a lot of damage. Beautiful kill. Outplay from Zapnu, the god himself. And he's going to try to get away, but the backup is here. E2 Max gets the kill. And now they're going to go to Exort. They've turned it around, ladies and gentlemen. Exort. Exort gets picked up as well, and now it's Leomoro to E2 Max. Yet he is in time for that Barbiel to be summoned, but only to escape for the rest of this fight.
Execration is back in this match. That was a really good turnaround. Ladies and gentlemen, they are going to turn that into an easy turtle. Zaman Force being committed. They don't want to make any mistakes. They are going to be taking this for sure, bringing it back into a 2K gold lead. They still need a little bit of work to get back into this game, but they are still going to be going hard. Zapno getting started. I can feel the heat.
Yeah, definitely. It's the heat it is on. It feels like we're in the middle of a summer heat wave. And that's exactly what we're doing here, isn't it?
At the Le Pavilion right here.
Yeah.
This is day 1 of the MPL Season 3 Grand
And we only
Finals.
have, and we still have one more day to go. Can you imagine how much more we're gonna have?
One more day, several more games.
Oh God!
5 minutes into this one, we're
It's
already...
already freaking out, losing my voice. But whatever.
Hook.
But oh
Wait,
my
hook
God,
on
the
Zapnu.
hook right there. Zapnu going down easily as Exort looks like he wants to avenge somebody, but not gonna happen as Zapnu is left wondering where the heck that just came from.
It came from Fuzaken, let me tell you that for sure.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. And of course, now, what will they do with this 1 kill advantage? Will they go for a tower push? Looks like it's going to be a quick rotation elsewhere as they do try to find that farm to go into the 6th minute because it's already a pretty significant advantage. But as I say that, Barbiel going to be summoned up right there and they're going to try to push onto Exort. Yet she looks like he's bitten off more than she can chew. That's going to be a knock-up and a kill for Execration side. Turning this around 6-6, dead even.
Fuzaken holding down his ground in mid. He is going to be camping into that bush, waiting to catch someone, and he does!
Oh my God, yet again.
Bet, but he's going to catch it up. Zaman Force being dropped in, but he's going to be dead.
Oh,
CKTD.
That's
That's what it looked like.
That's exactly what it looked like.
It was a point-blank blast.
It feels like you just went full Arnold Schwarzenegger right there, man. But
I need subtitles now.
I need subtitles just to understand you, dude. But to be sure, that's the second beautiful hook in a row that we have seen from Fuzaken. People better be afraid. But speaking of being afraid, nice knock-up right there to land out onto Lambo. Shadowblade Slaughter going to follow that up right there. But the chase is on because Zapnu's hot on the tail. Shouldn't be long before he gets taken out. But here's the Kimi. Nice ultimate right there, taking him down. They could actually get him low. Not going to happen because CKTD is going to get that first, going to get away somehow, going to get a kill. In fact, Zapnu's going to get away with his life, but it's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange. So good awareness right there from CKTD, but they might give up a turtle in exchange.
Really sneaky maximum charge right there. It was just a little bit short to get Zapnu, but he does take down Diaz.
Oh, wow.
CKTD, though, paying the price as Pakbet does so with some payback.
Yeah, the beautiful rotations here coming up for both teams. It's always a trade back and forth, so they go like a seesaw teeter-tottering on all sides because they do want to make sure that no one gets a significant advantage. And just like that, top lane already still looking like they want to break out with a fight here again. Exort looking like he's in a bit of trouble because Pakbet's hot on his stealth, trying to catch him, but Zapnu's already the one who gets that kill. But Lembot's already ready with his horse. Barbiel here's back into the action, getting knocked up and tossed away. Way of the Dragon's going to be called up as well. Now he's going to be dropping low on HP, and I think they're going to finish him off. In fact, they do, and that's going to be a 2-for-1 exchange right there, yet again for Execration.
Execration now in the lead, 10-9, but they still need to work.
And
on
oh my
that
God,
goal lead.
here we go
Fuzaken
again.
taking down Dian with the help of CKTD.
Or is
but
he?
Itumax is going to be taking care of business, protecting his friend here. Debo is back.
Oh, clutch. Absolutely makes it beautifully, just in time to make that scale shot land right there. And now E2 Max, he's about to drop as well, but he's going to be trying to be dissuaded by Lord here. But no pull. No pull's going to come in today as they do try to go onto Lord now.
That was pretty good. A really good rotation, pushing back the force of Execration right there. Turning it into a quick Lord. Are they going to be able to do it? Fuzaken trying to put some space here. Lembot summoning Barbiel one more time. Barbiel is going to take down Lard.
Yeah, the Phantom Seed gets around 2 kills right there, but I think they want to go in for more. Exor dropping low because Pakbet's doing a lot of damage. Now they want to go in. Fuzaken, everybody's low on the side of Ownage, but it's a double kill right there from E2 Max. He could get another one because CKTD shuts him down. But CKTD, he's now in trouble. Way of the Dragon going to finish him up. That's going to be a 4-4-3 exchange. Ownage coming back into it with a blow of their own.
One hero short of a clean sweep, but they do get the Lord. That is one bit of consolation for Ownage as Lord marches down bottom. One thing, Execration blood.
It's a game of left hook, right hook for both teams, and neither one of them wants to back down. They're all dropping like flies across the map, and that's fine with them because these teams, they want to bleed. They want to bleed, they want to sweat, they want to cry for this tournament title. It's one of those titles that you do not want to give up, and the best chance that they've ever had at it, I think, at this moment. Execration dropped the ball on the second season, but this time they look like they want to pick it up, and it seems like they're in position to make a half-court shot.
This is a chance for both teams to make a name for themselves. Lard dropping once again. I'm not sure if that was a hook or it was just a point-blank engage. but Dian is looking like he's in trouble. Zamanfor is being dropped. Lord is helping out here. Maximum charge, dealing a lot of damage. Pakbit dropping BMO. There is CKTD. He is dealing a lot of free damage. Free hits. Fuzaken is going to drop here, but he is going to be able to take down Pakbit on the way. CKTD is responsible for that kill. Itomax dropping as well. Extra doing a lot of burst damage himself. Zapnu is underneath the turret. Is he going to be getting it away? Yes, he is. They are going to be disengaging.
A little bit of a hard dive right there. Harith going in way too hard. Did not have to do that. Already they came out of it with a 1-for-1 exchange if he didn't have to dive in, but they looked for a better deal on the trade. Instead they came out with a lemon. It looks like a lemon is all they're going to get because sometimes that's what life gives you. But speaking of what life gives you, Lord here, he's going to give you a piece of his mind with his Hurricane Dance right there, but the ball's not going to connect right there. Lembot wants to make things happen right there with his Phantom Steed. Not going to come out with anything more because he's just going to back away. That's a very big swing for Ownage this time.
Ownage, their rotations are so on a point. Given that they are down, they're up 1 kill, but they are up 4 turrets. Those turrets are going to go so far in keeping the map. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a red map.
Yeah, look at the gold advantage right there. So significant, so much bigger. And it just because simply of the amount of towers that you have, the amount of gold that you've been farming in exchange, it's really one of those situations where Ownage is just outplaying at a smaller, at a micro level in terms of farming Execration here. But, you know, a little bit of a reset as we do sort of slow down just a tiny bit, a little tad bit slower. Do want to be able to make sure to not get ahead of ourselves.
Both teams here are, they do have tendencies to go crazy. Both teams want these fights. And as you mentioned, Pakbit found himself a little too forward earlier in the last big team fight we had maybe a minute ago. 11 minutes in, 30 seconds as well. We see here members of Ownage just trying to make a rotation into the top half part of the jungle of Execration. I wonder if Fuzaken here can catch someone off guard. Hopefully not a tank. They want to get someone that's going to deal a lot of damage, someone that they can take care of.
Yeah, but now slow, steady rotation as we do go later and later into the game. 12 minutes in, and that's where we're starting to build up a little bit more into the late game itself. Everybody's going to have to come up with those power spikes because talk about the late game. It's going to be, I think, Execration with a little bit of a better... No, sorry, I take that back. Ownage is going to have a better late game for sure.
Given that they have a traditional carry. Oh, but Lardia coming in with a Hurricane Dance.
All
Beyblading out. He regrets that immediately.
Yeah, but Ownage want to capitalize on that mistake. Flickering in for that. Fuzaken right there ulting, but Barbiel going to be summoned up as well. So they're going to be getting knocked on top with the Way of the Dragon right there. But the backline going to be dived. CKTD gets punished right there without anyone to trade him. But nice pull right there. I don't know if that's who he wanted though, because Exort's now going to be zoned out from the fight itself. Lembot himself also going to be having to escape right there. But he's only one man. He gets a double kill. However, he still has HP to go left, but there's no more backup. And oh, he's actually skipped someone else. But anyway, let's go back into the game itself. Here in the top lane, now they do want to continue this fight because Exort dropping down very low has to escape away. But Fuzaken gonna pull him into his own teammate. That's gonna be okay for the meantime. But now they're gonna be okay. And it's one heck of a slobber knocker. 2 for 2 yet again on both sides.
After that extended engage that started right around the mid into the jungle, that was really sneaky. We see BMO here actually pulling a sneaky on us, backdooring right here in bottom, taking care of that turret. It is Execration getting penetrated right now from bot.
Yeah, that's not always the best thing in the world to get penetrated from the bottom. But at the same time, of course, any other lane is pretty bad as well if you think about it like there.
Mid would be worse?
Mid would be worse.
Definitely. But this right here is a lot of pressure. This lane, if you leave it alone, is going to be a pain in the sides of Execration. Here we go with Ownage, though, sneakily trying to start the Lord. This is a level 2 Lord.
They can contest it, though, but it's going to be a 4-on-4 if they do. Martis and Tham was far removed from the equation. They are going to have to fight this, but they're going to be at an HP disadvantage right here. Exort's trying to heal up, but this is almost done deal here for this Lord right here. See who can take it. But it's going to be Zapnu at the steal right there. He takes it. What a beautiful steal. Hurricane Dance coming out, but now it's a fight. You've taken our Lord. We'll take your lives. Now we'll go. Lembot in the middle of everybody trying to make things life difficult for Zapnu. Now they actually do get him down there, but Lembot's just free roaming in the bottom lane, unchecked as he gets 2. Now CKTD on the top gets Pakbet, and one by one, piece by piece, divide and conquer. Triple kill for Lembot.
Dian just gets away with his life, but they do have the consolation of the Lord coming in, down mid, going for Ownage structures.
What a steal. What a steal for Execration, but they punished them with their lives. Everybody dropping for Execration except Dian. But it doesn't matter because this is such a large swing for Ownage. And I told you, man, when it comes to the drafting, Ownage have got this locked in the bag. They know that Execration like to play that double mage situation, that double mage combination. And it's so easily punishable when you have competent tanks in the form of Lembot, who actually already took E2 Max's best hero. They have been outdrafted by a mile, a country mile here, ladies and gentlemen.
Pokebet doing well for himself at 8-4-8. There is a large clump of Ownage forces coming up top. Maximum charge being deployed by CKTD, but they are going to be disengaging, just going for that golden crab for a bit, trying to get some 300 gold for free. Now, the map has come to reset. It's half and half again, blue and red once again.
Yeah, you know, I'd agree. Blue and red, half and half, but sometimes half and half is only limited to lemonade and iced tea.
And coffee sometimes.
And coffee. That's true, fair enough. But of course now, a little bit more pressure being applied here by Ownage as they do try to steal this buff. They do successfully do it, of course. Going to make life a little bit tougher to farm for the Execration side. They want to lock them in. They want to keep them they want to prevent them from farming. And so that's exactly what they're doing right now. As you can see, Execration even unable to leave their base.
Ridiculous gold lead here by Ownage at about 8,000 ahead of Execration's 40,000 gold.
That's absolutely immense at this point in the game, 16 minutes in. It's one of those things where you might not be able to come back from. It's a large gap, ladies and gentlemen, here. But, you know, of course, there's always a chance. Anything can happen in the game of Mobile Legends when it comes to the late game. But speaking of the late game, I'd still say Ownage have a better late game. So, Execration's chance to win, their win conditions, they've all but passed. So the only way that Execration can really win this is through a miracle. Or some immense misplay by Ownage. But let's be very clear here. Ownage are actually very susceptible to making those big mistakes. They have shown them in the past. They have made those big mistakes to allow them, their opponents to come back into the match. I don't know if we'll see today. We are in playoff mode, so this is all business all day long here. It's going to be a shot in the dark if Execration want to be able to come back into this.
As hard as this match has been going for the past 15 minutes, every minute from here on in is going to go towards Ownage's advantage. But then again, Execration can start building immortalities on all of their heroes. As we see right now on Dian, he already has his up. It's just a matter of time before this turns into a 30-minute slobber knocker.
It's also, I think, something to consider, the fact that we don't have Kagura open here. Because we do not have Kagura open for the picking because there is a current issue with the champion and we're not allowing him to the map pool. The teams with such heavy mage composition users, such as Execration, who do rely on Pakbait and Zapnu, are very, very limited. Of course, Kagura is one of the top mages at the moment, so life without Kagura, it's very, very difficult.
That's a story of their life right now. Execration missing Kagura.
Yeah, exactly, because you have what, Gushin, who's right now not exactly in the best shape. Sure, Zapnu is very good at him, but there's so many better heroes that you can pick instead of instead of that Gushin. But hold that thought, looks like we're gonna get into another clash here. The nice knockoff onto Lembot, but he's so tanky right there. That's the tankiness that we're talking about. The sustain is so good. Even on Barbie, Lard's gonna try to fight him, but it doesn't even matter. He's so tanky because Exort now actually gets the kill, and see Lard diving through the middle of everyone. Mega kill right there here for him as well. So two people dropping for nothing. And as I said, you just can't break through that lineup. But nice pull right there from Fuzakin, yet again coming up huge. And now it's actually Exort going to be not getting that knockoff beautifully onto Dian. E2 Max yet to follow as CKTD passively from the back line does try to do that damage. This should be another tower going down.
All waves are now crashing onto Execration's base. Top, mid, bottom. They are so close to the core. Dian is going to be trying to knock people out, but it's not going to happen. Exort dealing a lot of damage. It is almost a wipe, but they go straight for the core. This game goes to Ownage.
Ownage definitely coming up with